Hey guys, what's up? This is my review for Andor episode 8. So Andor episode 8 recently came out. I got a chance to watch it, and I've had mixed feelings on this show. I feel like episode 3 and episode 6 were great. Episode 5, episode 5 was great. I wouldn't say great, but I really liked episode 5 as well. I liked episode 1, and there's been a few episodes in between where I've been a bit mixed on, which, granted, the series has been moving really slow. But episodes, 3, 5, and 6, and 1, I really enjoyed. I really liked. So yeah, it's been typical that I've been liking the third episode in the 3 episode blocks more, because that's usually the action-packed episodes. Like episode 3 and episode 6 were both like action-packed, fast-moving and stuff. So yeah, I've been sort of liking those more, leaning towards it, because I feel like my big argument with the show is it has been moving really slow, and it's been frustrating. But anyway, about this episode 8. So yeah, I got a chance to watch it, and I have to say I actually really liked this episode. I wouldn't say I love it like episode 6 or something, but I thought this was great. I actually really enjoyed it. I think I will talk about it, but everything with the prison stuff is it's sort of a prison. I don't understand. It is a prison, but it's like a labor prison, I don't exactly know what Andor's arrested for, but I'll just talk about it now, what I love about that bit. It kind of reminds me of Squid Game a little bit. I love the way that it's they've sort of set up this little, sort of, world community within, or not world community, but the sort of competitiveness and the sort of, I don't know, the hierarchy in the prison, how it's okay, and it's a prisoner as well, like the Andy Serkis, by the way. I thought that was really surprising. I didn't know he was in this show, and when he popped up, that was a really good surprise. I think his character's name is Kimo, like Kimo, Kimo. I'm not sure, but I'll just call him Andy Serkis. He's sort of he's a prisoner, but he's the leader of that section of the prison, where he's where they sort of they're building stuff for the Empire, and then they send it off, and it's like a game sort of, where it's I want to stay on top of the leaderboard, and I want my room to be more productive than the other rooms, and the other rooms have their own leaders and stuff. And I thought that was really cool, and we'll get introduced to a new group of characters who I'm assuming most of them will die next episode, because that's what's happened with the previous episodes. In the climax of the 3 episode block, a lot of the supporting characters die, so I'm assuming that will happen. I will say it's not setting up particularly well, or not well, but I didn't do much setup of what's to come next episode, how he's going to get out of this situation. I'm assuming it will be a prison break episode where he gets out. I'm not even sure why Andor's in prison for. I know they set up last episode, but it was confusing and I got a bit lost. I wasn't a big fan of last episode. There was some stuff that I liked, but yeah, I wasn't a big fan of last episode, but this episode was great. So I loved all that prison stuff. I thought it was really great. Another part of this episode that I really liked was stuff with Mon Mothma. She has a lot of dinners and parties and stuff. It's every episode when we see her, she's at her house in a dinner party with a bunch of people. That's fine, but the conversations that happen are really intriguing. And you can tell that some big stuff is being set up. And I'm a little bit confused on the timeline, but that's something different. But that's for a different time to talk about. It's not really relevant. But I think this is 5 years before the original trilogy, and they talk about Palpatine. And I know Palpatine was in the prequels, but is he still Senate? But I haven't seen him in so long. I can't remember. But anyway, yeah. The stuff with Mon Mothma was great. You can tell that's getting set up, and I really like the actress that plays her. I'm not sure of her name, but I know she's doing a really good job. We also saw Saw Gerrera in this episode, who I've seen the trailers. I know he's in one of the trailers now after looking back to see if this was a surprise. I did not know he was going to be in this. I know that he's in Rogue One, which I haven't seen. But yeah, so I thought he was really good. I like Saw Gerrera. I know him from the Jedi Fallen Order game, and he was really good in that. So it was fun to see him pop up in this. He was talking to Luthen and some some big stuff is going to happen next episode. I can just tell. I enjoyed the stuff with Cyril this episode, Cyril and Dedra. I learned her name. I learned both their names. I like that bit in the sort of beginning of the episode where they're in the like that interrogation room. I enjoyed their conversation. You can tell Cyril, like, I feel like he's not like a bad guy. He's just very much for the cause of the Empire, and he's very much like, you know, like he's down for the cause, and he's really committed to the Empire, but not so much in like a villainous evil way, but in like a, this is my job, this is my duty, and I will respect it, and I respect the Empire. But yeah, so that's fun to see. The stuff with Vel and Cinta this episode was interesting. I think, are they trying to kill Andor? Because based on last episode, that lady in the red coat was like, we need to kill him. Are they trying to kill him? I'm not 100%. A lot of the stuff in the show confuses me. But yeah, the show was beautiful. This episode is beautiful. I mean, like, it looks like a movie, and it really baffles me every time. But yeah, that is my review for episode 8 of Andor. Let me know your thoughts on the show down in the comments below. Are you liking it like me? Are you thinking it's a bit slow like me? I sit in both camps. But yeah, that's it for my review. Go check out my previous Andor reviews. And yeah, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.